Captain Sully received a mysterious note that said it's better to delay the flight than risk a disaster. With takeoff imminent, he didn't give it much thought. But just as the plane soared into the sky, it suddenly encountered a flock of birds. The plane shook violently, causing both engines to fail instantly. The engine speed plummeted until all power was lost. Drawing on years of experience, Captain Sully activated the auxiliary power unit. The flight attendants calmly reassured passengers that the plane had just hit some turbulence, but only the two pilots knew they might be facing a deadly situation. Sully immediately radioed the control tower, explaining the emergency and requesting to return to the airport. But they were flying too low. Sully declared he would have to land in the Hudson River. The air traffic controller panicked, knowing that a plane hitting the water would be like crashing onto solid concrete. As the controller scrambled for a solution, the plane's signal suddenly vanished. Sully was already prepared. The flight attendants repeatedly warned passengers to brace for impact. The passengers were eerily quiet, some praying and crying, others sending goodbye texts. Onlookers gazed up as a plane rapidly approached the water's surface. Sully's heart raced beyond limit, but he steadily maintained the plane's stability. Finally, the aircraft touched down on the water as if making a normal landing. The river erupted in waves. As water gushed into the cabin, the pilots couldn't believe it. Sully rushed out of the cockpit, calmly directing passengers to evacuate. Chaos broke out inside the plane. One passenger jumped into the river, trying to swim to shore alone, but the frigid January waters quickly sapped his strength. Nearby Coast Guard boats raced to the scene as rescue helicopters swiftly deployed. Passengers crowded the wings, awaiting rescue. The Coast Guard vessels arrived one after another, ferrying people to safety. A helicopter hovered above the water, saving the passenger who had jumped in. Fighting the icy cold, Sully thoroughly checked every corner of the plane, ensuring all passengers had evacuated. He dashed into the cockpit to grab the maintenance logbook. He was the last one to exit the aircraft. This is an incredibly worthwhile movie to watch, called Sully. It tells the true story of a heroic pilot who saved 155 lives through his skill, quick thinking, and unflappable calm in a dire emergency. It's a gripping and inspiring tale of everyday heroism.